good morning and welcome back to Flossmas. This is day 10. Wow. Okay, we're moving right along. All right, I got a lot of stitching done yesterday. So let's start with my advent calendar. This is Advent Calendar with Animals by Q Patterns by Maria on Etsy. And I was playing catch up on Saturdays. And it was that cute little squirrel. So he's adorable, or she. And let me show you. I did remember to take before pictures of before the backstitch went in. So here is the squirrel without the backstitch. And you can see the scarf just kind of blends in. So here is the squirrel now. And now you can see she's wearing a scarf. And I was real happy with how she came out. So then I went on because I had to play catch up here. And I did yesterday's. And yesterday's I said was a hedgehog. I don't know, I guess because I had a good friend of mine had a hedgehog for a pet and I thought it was the coolest thing. So that was what popped into my head. And I realized that, yeah, it probably isn't a hedgehog. You're right, it's probably a porcupine. But that's the little porcupine. We'll call it that. And I'm going to let you figure out what the next one is. But that was the porcupine. And here is the porcupine before backstitch. And there she is. Okay, so here she is now. Look how cute she is. Shaking here. Sorry, guys. So she's all done and she was fun. I had a lot of fun with her. So now the next one is, you tell me. What is that one? I'd almost say fox, but we don't have foxes that color. And is that just a dog? Is that... Anyway, it looks canine. And it looks like that's the last one that looks like a dog. Yeah. So that will be my next one. Now, as for stitching, I chose, oops, let me get wrong picture. This is what was spun. This is One for Sorrow. The artwork is by Stephanie Plumonois and it's charted by Heaven Earth Designs. This isn't really big, but I've been struggling to get through those light colors at the top. So it's a lot of 3753, 927, yeah. Just a lot of really, really pale colors. And then what happens is these little ninja stitches are hard to find because the white fabric just kind of blends in. So what I did is I filled in all these ninja stitches that were left, and then I came across in this 50 wide space right there. I didn't touch anything else, and I was able to fill in all those ninja stitches, and look at that 50 wide section there, how filled in it is. And yeah, I know I can see this one here, you have the line marks where I was working in lines, but you can see as I pull it to stretch it, they do kind of come out. So I'm hoping once I wash it, but I'm going to try not to do that. I was careful in the bird, and I'm not seeing lines there, so we'll just deal with it. So those are my two projects that I worked on yesterday. Now, what are we going to work on today? And today, let's see. A Promise of Tomorrow again. Okay. Now I've let the wheel spin whatever it wants to spin because I figure if it calls something multiple times, I'll get more progress on it. Plus, I only have 14 projects left and there's 24 days to Flossmas. Okay, let me get A Promise of Tomorrow out and I'll be right back. Okay, I've pulled out my project. So this is, I almost dropped the iPad. This is A Promise of Tomorrow. The artwork is by Shauna Urbach, and it's charted by Thread Geeks. And I'm working in this top row. I'm working up here in this top row. So, last time, because I only had one day, instead of working to fill this in and working my way across, where I wouldn't really see much progress, I came all the way over to the end and I started working my way back in. So that's what I think I will do now, is I will continue picking colors here and working my way back. So maybe we can see some real progress. Now, today is also Sunday, and Sunday is football in the fall. So my team played Thursday, and I'm really glad that I had stitching, because you know that kind of saying that, cross stitch is proof that I can stab things thousands of times. Well, my team played so bad that literally I was taking my anger and frustration out on my fabric. But there are 2 games today that, should they can be competitive, I might watch, and if I get sucked into it, where I don't want to be counting and having to figure out where to go next with my floss, I will pull out my football stitching. So this is Strength. The artwork is by Nicole Payne, charted by Unconventional X Stitch, and I'm just filling in block stitching. So I outlined this right here where there were a couple missing stitches, but everything else here is all solid black. So if I find myself getting sucked into one of the 2 games this afternoon that look like they might be good, I will pick this up for a while and just fill in, because all I have to do is make sure that the needle is going in the right place and I don't really have to pay attention or count. That's it. That's Sunday stitching. That's day 10 of Flossmas. And all I have left for you now is a movie recommendation. So today I picked one that has sequels. So if you happen to live in a household where somebody watches a lot of football and you really are not into it, and you're looking for something to binge, there are 4 total movies in this, and it's Silent Night, Deadly Night. These are your typical slasher type movies, but they can be found on Prime and Apple TV. So there you go. If you need something to binge, you've got something you can binge. And that will be it for today. I wish you a very happy stitchy day. We are having nothing but rain today, so it will be indoors all day. So this will be a good stitchy day. And then later this afternoon, it turns to snow and continues into tomorrow. So yeah, we'll have a couple days of staying in, staying warm. I hope you stay warm. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.